Hey everyone, Ray the Dashing Womble here. Hope everyone's had a great Wednesday. All the drivers, no matter what you're delivering, have made some money today and had a stress-free day. And hopefully all the customers got their food as they wanted. Well, what a day. I didn't get started until a little bit later, about 5:30 I think we got started, and there was a bit of messing around in between that too. Suddenly my I'd got started and my wife decided that she wanted something to eat and I didn't, so she had something to eat and got on the way and started doing some dashing. So I think I probably ended up getting on dashing, probably started at about 6:15, 6:30 for me. So, what a day, what an evening. I didn't deliver a whole lot tonight. Not as busy. There was lots of declines as well. I don't even think I even bothered to take pictures of any. Just past all dealing with that crap. And then it wasn't that there wasn't plenty of stupid ones. There was. But anyway, I can't remember what the first order was. Oh yeah, I went to the mint. Yeah, that was the first order. Seems to be always at the mint to start off. I like going to the mint though. And really nice family in there. I always like going in there. Yeah, did something there. I don't think that went all that far. And then had an order from Jack Stack. That was a rather heavy bag for that. There was a lot of food in that bag. Oof. Definitely a lot of food. Very heavy. I mean, those bags are pretty strong at Jack Stack, but I don't know, I think I would have been inclined to double that vipping, doubled up on the bags on that one, just put it in separate bags, because it was taking that bag to the limit, I swear. I took it up, it was a catering order, so I took it up to the customer's house and in the bag. I suppose it's alright to do it, it's okay to do it that way, but normally I just like to take the bags up there and I don't have to mess with the bag then. I mean, it's in the catering bag all the way there anyway. As soon as I pick it up, it goes in the catering bag, all zipped up so it keeps all warm and hot and that in there. And normally I just take it out and just walk up to the doorstep with it. But occasionally I'll take the the food up in an insulated bag. If there's a couple of them in there, or if I know that the bag is probably not as strong as it should be, so I don't want it coming out and going all over the bloody, all over their driveway, etc. Excuse me. So anyway, yeah, did that one. I did like their sign on their door. I'll put the sign up on there. I did take a picture. I want to get one. Anyway, yeah, that was a fairly good order, that one. I think about $20 or something. Don't have to go all that far, don't you? And then done. Holy crap! Where did I go? I didn't do that many. How it comes off forgotten already. Anyway, gotta turn this off. As you all know that watch the channel, my GPS has a tendency to go off and start talking to itself and setting off. It likes to tell me to go home and direct me to go home. My garage door is like 4 foot away and the bloody thing is still trying to give me directions to go home. Sometimes it gives me directions to go up round the street, come all the way back around here, and then come back to where I was sat when I'd been sitting there. Gee, Garmin, you need to figure that out. That's bloody stupid. Technology. Better off a tin can in here. Of course, I wouldn't get much use for directions with that. Anyway, except I could follow the string, I suppose. Anyway, so where was I? Okay, yeah, so I did that catering order, got that one off to the customer and it. Bloody hell. Went somewhere else and I forgot where the bloody hell it was. Anyway, but anyway, did one catering order, another catering order tonight. Oof, that was a big one. Came from the Pearl Tavern, and it was what was it? I can't remember what it was first of all. $13 or something it showed up as. Oh shit, yeah, I'll do that. I'm going all that far. I looked up where it was going and distance to money and all that. I went, yeah, sure, it's going to an hotel. I went, yeah, go on, I'll do that. So anyway, went off down to the Pearl Tavern. Haven't been there for a long time. If any of you that are watching that delivery in Lee Summit, I don't know, but it seems like the DoorDash map app, the app, I think that might be Google Maps, I'm not sure, but it still hasn't figured out that Chipman Road is open. So I was trying to go to down to Chipman Road tonight to pick one up. Well, no, I was going there to drop one off. That was another delivery that I have to tell you about. That's a crazy one. Anyway, and it wanted to take me all around the houses to go deliver. It's nuts. It still don't know it's open. It's been open over, what, 2 weeks now? Glad it's open. Sure makes things a heck of a lot better to get around. Anyway, yeah, so I went and picked up this order from the Pearl Tavern, and can't remember. We haven't been in there a whole lot. Haven't done a lot with them. Anyway, I got out there. It didn't seem a whole lot was going on in there. There was a two curbside spots, I think, and one was already taken. So I grabbed the other one. Alright, went to see it. Oh, who am I picking up for? Okay, shit, that's crap. They got a lot. Anyway, so I go in there and saw the hostess and host there, and they said, oh, you have to go to the bar. Crap, okay. Of course, there's no one at the bloody bar except those that are boozing, and they're going to be no bloody help. Anyhow, there was a geezer standing at the entrance to the kitchen. It's like trying to get his attention. And there was some bird stood here, and it sounded like she was on the phone talking to someone. Well, she was. Huh. So the bloke come over to me and he goes, oh, who are you picking up for? So I went, him. Well, I told him who it was. I just ain't going to tell you on screen. So anyway, I told him the name and showed it to him. And then as I'd said it to him, the birds that stood next to me went, you're picking up for who? And I went for that one. She went, that's who I'm picking up for. Oh, fucking hell, here we go. What has DoorDash done to me? Now, I've already come a ways to get to it. Well, not as far. Maybe about a couple miles away. And, so it's like, oh, bloody hell, here we go. Well, anyway, then something else came out of the kitchen and I'm trying to sort it all out and that. Well, it turns out that whoever had ordered twice. First of all, they'd ordered a little package. Well, big. Anyway, they'd ordered a smaller amount. But the one I was there to pick up was for a catering order, because it had said about taking a picture of a catering bag. So I'd done all that before I'd gone in. And, holy crap, these people spent an awful lot of money on their flipping dinner. well, someone did. Anyhow, so it was like this bird that was in there, I don't know what her name was, but she was still new to the game, new to delivering with DoorDash at least, and she only does it part-time. This was what, number 12 or 15 on her job list that she's done in the last week or so. She just does it to fill in times while her kids doing some school thing or whatever, some activity. And so she was over trying to get me to saying that, well, there's pointless us both going that way. And she was actually on the phone to support. Well, she'd been on the chat with them, and then, so I guess she must have found out before I even got there that there was 2 lots of orders, and she was trying to take them both. And then when I got there, I don't know if she still wanted to take them both or wanted to for me to deliver her one. It's like, in the end, and the bloke had come out and he says, oh, they're still bagging up your one, because we've looked at the orders and seen how much they spent on the food, which was quite a lot. Probably the biggest order I've ever had, actually. And anyway, they said, okay, well, we can bring the food out to you, because in the meantime this bird has walked out but left the customer's food on the counter. And appears that she takes all orders, whether it's very low ball or not. Try convincing her it wasn't a good idea to do that, but anyway. So, because you can't whip and do the low ball orders, even if you're just there to mess around, really. You don't want to sit in the car park and you don't have anything else to do whilst you're waiting for your kids to get through their 3-hour activity, whatever it is that they were doing. But you can't do that. Truth is, like I said at the restaurant, $2.50, it's just going to waste your time. You're going to sit in the rest. It's not a matter of mileage either. People turning down orders for $2.50. It's not a matter of the mileage. Not always. I mean, you're sitting at the restaurant like we were when we was at Pearl Tavern. You know, you're there, or maybe not, as we weren't there that long, and it was just sometimes you're there 15, 20, 25 minutes. I've been at the Mint for upwards of an hour before, but I was fine with them because, well, that one was actually a good paying order, and it was Valentine's Day, and there was plenty of other drivers and they were being real good about it. But many restaurants can't be vipping that easy to deal with. But anyway, yeah, those $2.50 orders, you're just going to run yourself ragged and you're just going to ruin your vehicle for it. And I mean, if the idea is just to do something whilst you're rather than sit reading the book, I would say you're better off just sitting and reading the book. You can explore, yeah, you can find stuff and you can explore the area, but it's with darker nights coming, you're not going to you just not really want to go and mess with all of that. I would say that you're better off just sitting reading a book or finding another activity, because you don't want to be taking those things. And many drivers don't want other drivers to take those, because it keeps the DoorDash and whatever lowballing everybody. Well, anyway. Needed something on my throat. Alright, well, so anyway, she was trying to combine the orders somehow, but she was going that way anyway, so the way of that hotel, so I just suggested that she just takes hers and just let them know that I'll be along thereafter. Plus I had a catering bag too, which had been requested for the amount I was taking, and I'd bought a bloody catering bag, so I wanted to use it, right? Plus it was a good paying job. Anyway, and I'll show how good a paying job it was when I put the thing up here. It wasn't a drop at the door or anything, because it was going to a hotel, so I didn't take any pictures at all, because actually when I got to the restaurant, when I got to the hotel, I gave the bloke a bell on the phone number that he'd left, because he'd actually given 2 room numbers, so I was kind of like, well, which bloody one is it? Anyhow, I gave him a bell, and he says, oh, is it better that I come downstairs? And I went, well, that would be a help, because there's quite a lot to come up. Because I actually had three insulated bags. One was the big catering bag. Then there was another bigger bag, not as big as the catering bag, but one that I bought off of Amazon. And then I had the DoorDash bag. So there's 3 bags, but that catering bag is, if any of you already know, it's flipping rather large. So anyhow, so as I walked into the lobby, he come walking down the stairs. So I was pretty easily spotted, because there I was with 3 DoorDash bags. Some idiot flipping shouting out, "Go Chiefs!" I shouted back, "Go DoorDash!" Anyway, so I followed. He took the big bag, actually. That was Andy. He took the big bag and I took the others. Well, he asked which one to take, so what am I going to say? Here you go. And he seemed a lot fitter than me. So anyway, he went upstairs, so I followed him and chatted sort of along the way. Not for much, because we didn't have to go that far. Anyhow, there I said, you got it in 2 rooms? He says, yeah, there's a bunch of us. I went, what are you here for, convention then? No, they were here for something else, but I better not say. Anyway, so yeah, I got to the door, and he I relayed the food along. I was taking it out of the bags and relaying it there. There was someone there holding the door open, and yeah, just relayed it to them and thanked them, and then went on my way. And then when I got down to the van, oh, by the way, I took the elevator down. Oh, bloody hell, I was worn out going up them steps. Didn't have to go many, but I had to carry a bit, along with my own weight. But anyway, went down the elevator, came out of there and went, uh-oh, it's Paris all over again. Oh, shit. Oh, okay, I only went down 1 floor. Well, apparently the Vipin elevator doesn't come straight out to the lobby, it's around the back of the lobby, so everything looks different. Alright, so anyway, went out there and went on my way. Got to the van, which was just parked in front of the lobby-ish. And then clicked on the thing and went, thank you very much. So I texted the customer and thanked him for the extra tip. So, yeah, so, woof. So that was a good night there, because we ended up with 2 catering orders on a, gotta cover this down, there's a big warm in here. Got 2 catering orders on a Wednesday night. So that's pretty good. But yeah, I didn't do too many, and I think I'd done 5 deliveries in the end. That one was obviously a hand to me. The other one was a leave at the door. The mint was a leave at the door, and I'll figure out what the rest because I can't remember. Can't remember now. Jeez, didn't do that, man. Oh, I did a Taco Bell. Was it a Taco Bell? No, I know what I did. I did a stupid one tonight. I was close by. I did a Wendy's. It was paying all right. I was sat still outside McAllister's. It was later on. Sat still out there. And it feels later because it gets darker at night. I keep getting confused. Don't take a lot, but I mean, it just seems weird. But anyway, so I took this Wendy's order. Oh, crap. Thought, well, maybe they've changed a bit. But it was because it was paying well. Well, it was paying okay. I think it's like paying nearly $2 a mile. And, or just under. And thought, well, I'll take that. I'm sat here anyway, I might as well. It's only down there, I'll go do it. Bloody hell. Wendy's, you've got to sort your staff out. It's just nuts. I don't know what Wendy's do to find people, but holy crikey. Anyway, I was regretting it while I was there, that's for sure. Anyway, got the food and went and delivered that. That was that went to the door as well. Yeah, that one was a leave at the door. And dropped that one off, was heading back towards dropped that one off, and then got a Papa John's. So I thought, do I want to do that? It was only paying like $6.50 I think at the top, then, and I went, sod it, I'll take it. Because I weren't all that far from Papa John's, or that one. So I took that and I zoomed in on the map where it was going, and it was going to Best Buy. I went, a bit late, isn't it? Yeah, maybe they're opening later. So anyway, picked up from Papa John's. It's just a 10-inch pizza. Took the great big flipping DoorDash pizza bag in there and put the 10-inch pizza bag. 10-inch pizza in it and went, bloody hell, I've lost it. That bag is pretty big, especially if you put a little 10-inch pizza in it. Anyway, I wrapped all that up, came outside, went to click on something, and then it says you've got to take a picture of your pizza bag. What? I've already got the bloody pizza. This seems stupid. Talk about waste of bloody time. Customers waiting on their food. They don't need to be. Anyhow, I took a picture. I just dumped the bag on the bonnet of the van, took a picture and grabbed it, put it in there, and let that go. Excuse me. And looked up where I was going and went, so's Best Buy. I don't think Best Buy is open this late, is it? Well, apparently not. Anyway, got down there. It was like about 9:30, 20 to 10 when I got there. Didn't take long to get there. So it would have took longer because DoorDash or Google Maps still thinks that Chipman Road is closed, and it ain't. So just as well I didn't listen to it because I was looking at it going, stupid thing. Anyway, anyhow, I know where Best Buy is. So went off down there. Got there and Well, I was right. They're not open. It's not a car in the car park. Maybe there's something around the back. I don't know. Maybe there's security. Like that. So I rang the geezer. Turned out that he says, "Oh, I'll be out in a minute." And I went, "Really? You coming out of Best Buy?" I thought he might be security or someone in there. I'm like, bloody hell. They might want to put some lights on for him. And he says, "Oh, no," he says, "I had it delivered at work." Oh, crap. He says, "Oh, I'm not too far away from there." No, another 4 or 5 miles down the road. I mean, it was already cutting it close on the darn flipping thing. So I said, "Mate, you'll have to just call support." So, I mean, I'd had enough by then. I wanted to go home. And I said, "I'll speak to support too." So anyway, I called support and got their blasted stupid chat thing, which took me through the automated thing first of all, which took up far too much bloody time because it should just go straight to someone in chat. And then eventually it goes, "Oh, we'll connect you to a live agent." Oh, stupid thing. So anyway, got to the live agent. I said, "This guy's changed his address," as I've already typed in everything previous to that. And they says, "Oh, okay, well, no need to deliver. You've delivered to the address that was on there. We'll take care of it. We'll take care of it." I got paid for it because I delivered to the address that was on that it was supposed to have gone to. So I got paid for that. And I said, "Well, what am I supposed to do with the food?" I mean, it was only one pizza, the small pizza, and they said, "I'll just do whatever you like with it." Well, dispose of it, they said. Which every time they've ever said that, it means either flipping keep it, give it away, or throw it in the bin. Because that's what they always said every time that I've done. But he just said dispose of it. So I did. Which was just as well because I was hungry and, well, I don't know if I was hungry. I hadn't eaten today, so there, got a bit of dinner. Although I didn't eat it all because, well, I didn't really like pepperoni. But anyway, got some, stopped off and got some, waited for some more work, but nothing was coming in, so just decided to head on home. Stopped along the way, stopped at, stopped at Quick Trip and got some drinks, got some water, etc. And some ice, definitely got ice. And when I came home. So yeah, 250 orders. You know, if that lady's watching, I really hope that you just up the price, because really you're if you're only out here just to do something, many drivers don't want to pick up the $2.50 orders, regardless of whether they're going a mile or half a mile down the road. Doesn't matter. Like I said, it's not only your fuel time, not only the fuel that you're paying for. It's not only you've got car maintenance, and it's your time too. It's definitely your time. I mean, today, we were at the Pearl Tavern for a little while, trying to figure out what to do on that. It's a bit hot over here because I had eaten on. Apparently, I suppose it's coming in off of that vent. Anyway, a little bit chilly for some reason. What temperature at? 64. Not that chilly. Anyway, yeah, I mean, $2.50. Many drivers are not taking those orders. Many. We're just letting those go. Those $2.50 orders are going to be more of a pain in the arse than you'd ever imagine. You could probably deliver a $40 order and have less hassle than it would go like a breeze. I did a couple tonight. You just don't want to know about those ones. And as you were saying, I mean, it's you have difficulty seeing the addresses, the numbers on the addresses. We all have that bloody problem. People don't switch their porch lights on. Yeah, again, we all had that problem. As I was about to show you, I told you, get yourself a torch or a flashlight, because you're going to need it. And anyway, I wouldn't take it. I mean, if you're just out to look for something to do, then figure something else to do, because even if you do enjoy doing the job, it's many drivers are going to be peeved off, because I mean, it's up to you what you do, I suppose, but you're just going to ruin your car or your truck. And yeah, it's just not going to be worth your time. So yeah, tonight, what did I have? Did I have a dog? I think there was a dog that tried to bark its ears off at me tonight, but behind the door. I don't think it was a rabid dog or anything. Seems like it was just there to try and warn me, but it didn't. It didn't seem like it was that rough or anything. Unlike that little shite that was at the swimming pool behind someone's house one day, not too long ago. Alright, so point pickup. Let's get back to point bloody pickup. I've been watching that tonight, or through today, or this afternoon, this evening, and smaller orders are coming in, smaller numbers. Everything was for Oak Grove by one, which is Bonner Springs in Kansas. Nothing close. So far I've had nothing that close. I was going to transform the back of the van this afternoon, but I never got around to it. I had other stuff going on, and so hopefully I'll do that tomorrow. But it's I'm beginning to wonder about doing point pickup. Am I doing something wrong here? Because you got to read the notes for sure, and it was coming up just like DoorDash, stupid orders. There was one that came in, it was for $7.50, but it was going 12.5 miles, and that was even before I even got the bloody Oak Grove. I don't remember what the one was in Bonner Springs, but and I had a whole load of them on there. There was like 12 in a row that you could go down and just which one do you want to take, sort of thing. But it's and then there was a couple others similar to that where they were low offers but for higher mileage, and it's just, and I did look, like I went in on some of them and I looked in on the map, tried to squeeze in on the map to see where there's things to go in. You can't do that. You can't zoom in on the map to see where items are going to, where the order's going to. So I don't know if point pickups for me now, because if I've got, first of all, I've got no idea what is being picked up. Second of all, I don't know how much I've got to pick up, which is stupid, because we need to know that to see how much is going in the bloody van. And third is, I don't know where it's going. And I prefer to know where it's going, because if it's going to a bloody block of flats or apartments, whatever you want to call it, I ain't going up that. And if I don't know what I'm supposed to be delivering, is it a pack of flipping soup, or is it a pack of 10 flipping pallets of bloody bottled water? So I don't know. I don't know, our point pickup doesn't seem so good now. But I can well understand how comes I got on it quickly, because it seems like a stupid app. Maybe people that are fitter than me and a bit younger than me, that can manoeuvre themselves around a bit easier, maybe don't really care so much. But I do care so much about when the money doesn't work out for the mileage. You've got to at least have $1 a mile, at the very least. Petrol apparently could well be going up soon. There's talk about that. So the $1 a mile was going to have to go up again, and it'll probably go up to $1.50, $1.25, $1.50 a mile, which really should be around that anyway. Well, at least $1.50. But the bare minimum should be down to $1 a mile at least, because you got operating costs. It's not the greed. It's not greed at all. It's operating costs. You got car. You got maintenance. You got insurance. You got to pay for my time. If you think that you can go to the shops and pick up all the stuff, then why haven't you done it? I mean, customer circumstances change, I know. I mean, you've got people that can't walk properly. I understand that way well. I understand that a lot. My wife can't walk too well. She has problems walking, she has problems, various medical problems. So I can understand that for sure. I've got a dodgy knee, but I still go out and do DoorDash. It don't help that there's a chubby belly on top of it, so that don't flipping help at all. But heck, it's flipping not going down. I've even fitted in this old shirt. Well, I ain't had it that long, but anyway, it feels loose from the last time I had it. Anyway, but yeah, it's you just can't do it. And like I said, I mean, people have different circumstances. They can't get out for, they don't have a car, don't have a working car, can't afford the bloody petrol in the car, can't afford the insurance in the bloody car. Costs are going up for everyone. And that includes your delivery driver. Delivery driver don't get a, like DoorDash, Grubhub, Uber Eats, Uber, Instacart, Shipped. I said Shipped. SHIPT, weird name. That, what else we got? Spark, point pickup. None of those are on salary. None of those are on hourly wage. Those people, all of us on those apps, wait around for an order to come through, and when that offer, wait around for an offer to come through. We're not obligated to take everything. We're sole contractors, sole proprietors, so we can take whatever we choose. And if a job is not paying enough, then we don't take it. Unless you're a lady that has nothing else to do, or wants to do just something just to amuse herself, keep her busy for a few hours, then maybe she will take that one. And then the others that do the same. But it's We can't all do that. Can't all do that at all. It's just too much. Too much, you know. We just got too much to pay for to actually do the job. I mean, it's coming up the winter now. It's we're going to have the cars running to keep us warm. In the summertime, we've got to have the cars running to keep us cool. So there's operating costs, even if we're not even moving. And for me, I mean, I drive to Lee Summit area to go and do the job, because I prefer to deliver in Lee Summit. I do end up coming to Raytown at times. Not that I like to, but I do. I might live here, but I don't particularly always like to deliver here. There's too much. It's just too much variety or whatever in Raytown as regards different buildings, etc. Flats and sort of stuff like that. And there's too many areas that just are a bit of worrisome to deliver to. So I prefer not to deliver here. They got some. Like the last time I delivered here, well, it wasn't the last time. It was. It delivered us. It took us to the wrong side of town. The app. Don't know why it did that. Anyway, so yeah, that's it. I think I've done enough. I've waffled on enough. Most of it was, yeah, you know what most of it was. Alright, anyway, somewhere along the line I will put in what I've done today. Shouldn't take very long. And pictures of whatever I've dropped off. Pictures of what monies I've taken. And yeah, and if that customer who I delivered to at the hotel tonight, if you happen to be watching, thank you very much for that tip. It's very generous. I did shoot you a text after that. Hopefully it got to you, don't know. But anyway, that was very, very generous, thank you. And hopefully the food went down well. Pearl Tavern's supposed to be pretty good, but I don't think I've even eaten in there before. It was the Peach Tree. Last time I went in there, I think it was called the Peach Tree. That was pretty good. Wasn't as good as the original though, but it was good. The original was down on Eastwood Traffic Way. Much smaller building, much rougher area. But it tasted good though. At least their whipping cornbread things did. Anyway, that's no longer there. So, well, the Peach Tree on Eastwood is the original one, is I believe. Anyway, all right. Well, thanks for watching. Hope everyone, any early morning dashes, or everyone dashing tomorrow, or whatever gig app you're doing. Hope you all have a wonderful day. Hopefully it's a stress-free day, and hopefully you make lots of monies. And customers, hope you all get your food delivered as you intended, and hopefully it tastes all good. But don't forget, anything wrong with the food is not down to the driver. It's down to whomever made it. So if you ain't got your lettuce or your pickles in your burger, don't blame the bloody driver. If you're going to give bad feedback, give it to the restaurant. But there's many restaurants that you know, they just forget. Just get there's either too many people, very much doubt it. Crumble cookies have too many people and it's a crap shop. But if you want biscuits, actually go to Perkins. avoid crumble cookies like the plague. Go to Perkins. Bloody hate crumble cookies. Useless place. Overpriced biscuits. So, yeah, that's it. Alright, thanks for watching. Don't forget, like, subscribe, and click the little bell icon if you want to be warned of my upcoming videos. And you know, share the videos too if you got someone that you think that can get some entertainment or get some knowledge of whatever I've rattled on about tonight, or you know, that actually get some good, maybe they get some good information out of it. They don't have to whittle through all the waffling on I've done, though, but that's, you know. But maybe the video's actually sending you to sleep, so at least I've done something good. Helps you somehow. But, you know, you can also forward the videos on to someone you don't like. Maybe you want to torture them with me rattling on. Either way, I don't care. Anyway, feel free to leave some comments. If it's bad, then I don't really give a monkey, don't really care. I really don't deal well with all that stuff, so don't even bother. But if you've got something good to say, thank you very much. Just go ahead and leave something down here. Alright, thanks for watching. Cheers. Ta-da.